there's two more ways, there's sort of two more areas of the book, which are the origins and context, and see-allso, it's where your assignments are. So I'm actually letting you guys write into the book in a way that a normal user wouldn't be able to, and I hope you will contribute by writing some of these. The origins and context are here. This one isn't a good one because it only has the origins, because I just wrote this. So let me get another page. Okay, we just watched that one. Okay, so one of the ways I think about the book is you can have this sort of more superficial experience of it where you read the textios across the front. They're very short. They often are written in that tweet-like voice. And when I sent it to my readers at MIT, for MIT, they said, you know, I think your average reader is going to need some more background, some more context. They're not going to get all the shorthand. So I wrote these all later. So the origin section will just tell you where the video came from, because the readers weren't often clear. Is that from your class? Is that, did you find it on the internet? Why I wrote it, when I wrote it, what I was thinking about. And then the context sort of builds a sort of undergirding, a sort of historical, theoretical, social, cultural undergirding. So like here's a video that stands by itself, and I give you two contexts. So I think about it here. The first one is about popularity. So he's asking why is not Matt popular, and I kind of put in this sort of joking context. A lot of them are jokes or puns about popularity in children. And if you hit the site, it takes you to what I call it. So it sort of uses the internet as the kind of deeper structure for the book. And then my second one is about anxieties about amusement and anxieties we've had about entertainment as a culture, and how we think through anxieties about what it is when regular people do when they engage in entertainment. And you guys are all supposed to write one of these. Did anyone do that? And would you like to share it right now? Did anyone write a content?
I thought that was for Thursday to see more.
Might want to edit that part out.
3 classes, 2 assignments. It doesn't matter which day you do it.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter. I knew it was unclear. No one did it? Did you do one?
No, I was just going to say something.
Please.
Okay, I think having the sources listed functions digitally so much different than in a real book, because it's like an active bibliography.
Yes.
It's not only like, okay, that's where I can get that, I'll go get that. It's like, oh, here we go, and then you're there.
I loved doing that. It took me a while to figure out how to do it, but I love that, like, the book is this small, but the internet is that big.
And easily accessible. Right?
Completely accessible. And also that idea we had, that we talked about a lot, like, it's a universe unto itself.
Right.
Well, like, YouTube is one universe, and then there's this sort of even bigger universe that it sits in. Yeah.
So we're just adding context to any video which doesn't have it yet?
Any textio. No. You can add it to any. They all have them. You can add any. So if you guys were going to do a textio, we just saw why is Matt popular. What would be some of the things you could do that would provide a deeper context for this for a reader, say, 10 years from now? Who is Matt? You could look him up in Wikipedia and say, Matt, whatever his name is, you know, became an internet celebrity. You could quote it. Just rip out the quote, but I need to understand. What else could you use to provide context for this? If you were going to do this assignment, now that I'm hoping you're getting it better.
Should we post an image or a screen capture? Or is that not going to
No. It has to function like this. What other things would help a reader understand the deeper context of why is Matt popular, that video? Yeah.
Is the original video linked to this? I don't see it there, but that would be good.
That shows up in the Seymour.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Perfect.
What other conceptual ideas undergird this video? Things that we've read about in this class, for instance. Questions that we've asked about YouTube. Frameworks that you've been provided in some of the other books. What else? What other ideas are being raised in this video? Olivia?
Maybe like the distinction between real life popularity and YouTube popularity, and what it means to be popular on YouTube.
Yeah. So if I were going to do that, which is great, I mean, I just ran out of time. You can do millions of them. What I would do, you can either write it yourself, so you can write a few sentences, or you can find a source online that sort of talks about YouTube popularity. We talked about that a lot from that first book, remember? How people became famous on YouTube, celebrities on YouTube. That would be a really great context there. One other idea historical, theoretical, popular cultural context for this video. Why is Matt popular? Anyone? Okay, Dallin 111 is the author. He's a student in this class. You could write about who he is. You could go to his YouTube page and tell us a little more about him. Okay?
Who's down?
He took the class 3 years ago.
Oh, I thought he was from.
He made a lot of videos that I used. He made a lot of good videos. Okay. Does everyone understand the assignment better now? Okay, so you need to write one of these, and if I like it, I'll publish it if you want me to. Okay. The other category is the see mores. Now, in this case, it's just linking you to the videos. But let's continue this tour. Okay, so this is in the tour Bounded Connected, and I'm making a series of arguments about how YouTube connects us to the world and also cuts off connection. And this one happens to be about a trip that I took to Ghana. So all the videos currently there are these sort of things that I found on the internet that represent Ghana on YouTube. My student assistant, Romy Fader, has done a lot of these see-allsos. And one of your assignments is to provide some more see-allsos. So when she did this work in the summer, she would look at the videos that I chose and think about other videos on YouTube that would like them, or that push the argument forward. So if you wanted to say, hey, can I see the real Matt video, or can I see other representations of Africa, or whatever it is, she's found them and put them here as another sort of way to go deeper and think about the internet as a bigger underpinning, the girder of the book. So she's chosen, I don't know, 7 here, right? And so what she often does is look really carefully at the videos that I selected and find things that are the same, or she'll look at things that I selected and kind of push them a little farther.
I'm hoping that one day I'll be at the higher level at Chelsea and do for my national team as well.
Okay, so here she's clearly found in response to something I've chosen, she's found a portrait that's been published of somebody who's interested.
My name is Prodigal. Yo, this is Promising.
Okay, so in this sense we begin to see transnational, Afro conversations that are occurring around the world in relationship to Black culture and hip-hop life in Ghana being put on YouTube. Okay, so you have the assignment to do some see-alsos for a textio. When you email it to me, tell me by the title or the number, this is 50, where it goes. Did anybody do a see-also for today? Okay, so, you want to show us?
I found a couple videos.
Can you do it? You want to come?
Yeah, I don't remember.
So, it's a little hard to do this. If you don't write, you have to write down the URL or email yourself the URL or whatever, so when you come up you can show us. So, do you remember which textio it was on?
I don't remember the number, but it's the college
knowledge.
Future of America.
Yeah. So put in college. You should be able to find it. The Future of America. Is it showing up there? That's try future.
I think you had it labeled power.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I realized I forgot to put it down.
It's okay. We'll find it.
Almost 10 minutes.
You can end.